Let's talk about TSMC's announcement to commit a record $56 billion just for 2026, making it the largest spending spree in the history of the semiconductor industry. For context, TSMC is an AI chip maker in Taiwan. They own over 70% of the world's market for the most advanced chips. With $56 billion at stake, they're betting that the AI bubble is not going to burst. For context, all through 2025, their two main competitors, Samsung and Intel, had a hard time with yield issues in their factories. This cleared the way for TSMC to becoming the main provider for the more advanced 2 and 3 nanometer chips. At the same time, AI has been moving past just software and now becoming a must-have for every tech giant building AI-first hardware. This has sparked a second wave of demand that still hasn't been met. And in the midst of all this, just last week, news leaked that the US and Taiwan are in the middle of a trade deal to potentially drop tariffs down to 15%. In exchange, Taiwan would put more money into the US, including plans to expand a massive cluster of 11 factories in Arizona. There are a few reasons why people on the inside of this deal may have backed this move. First, there are permanent structural shifts in how the world is building computers. And for the first time, the cost to make a more advanced chip isn't getting any cheaper. Hence the belief that controlling the unit economics would prevent TSMC customers from becoming competitors. With about 20 to 30% of the cost going to advanced packaging, in 2025 that proved to be a huge bottleneck in keeping up with the demand. TSMC is hoping to double their packaging capacity in 2026. And if they hit that 120,000 wafer per month target, they leave their customer with almost no other good option for end-to-end fulfillment. And while building capacity in Arizona and Japan is a lot more expensive, supporters see this as a necessary safety net in order to protect the company from shifting global politics and trade rules. And in Taiwan, resources like power and ultra-pure water are starting to run tight. By grabbing that industrial real estate now, TSMC is making sure that local government and competitors are essentially left dry. Early adopters like Apple and Nvidia are expected to move to the new 2 nanometer technology in late 2026. It uses a new transistor architecture called the nanosheet, which amongst other things also allows for higher profit margins for the first time. And experts think that by spending big now, they'll be able to lock out rivals when the demand supercycle actually hits. As for right now, the US government is still hammering out the details for the US trade deal. If TSMC agrees to the Arizona expansion, they might be labeled as an honorary US company, with an official signing ceremony happening as early as next month. But the real cliffhanger that's TBD is technical. We're waiting to see if TSMC is going to risk a lot by optimizing their entire factory to satisfy Nvidia's massive new Rubin architecture. We're also weeks away from the results of Apple's first quality tests for the first batch of the 2 nanometer chips. Apple being the anchor to this entire $56 billion investment. If those tests fail, the cost impact, the technical delays would be enough to impact the entire broader AI ecosystem. So we'll see how it all plays out.